Hey, good morning. Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. It's Monday, June 26th, and I'm back at it. Feeling pretty good. Took a couple days rest. Basically took the whole week off last week. A few days in Maine with my wife, and I feel pretty good. I got both boys coming out with me this morning, and I'm out here just getting my rig set. Uploading some shock now. I got full tanks of water. I got my marine batteries on the charger, which is unusual for me. I don't know if you can see the charger in the back there, but I got about 2 bars in this thing. I went to test this crusty reel this morning because this thing is so crunchy. I'm surprised it even works, but went to test and it was like begging this morning. So I said, oh, we're gonna take the time to get this thing on the charger. Uploading shock, full boat of water. Gonna take some things out of the back because we got Patrick and Quinn today. Let's go. All right, here we go. First project 105 today. Simple little multi-family down here in Killingly, Connecticut. Quinn's on the gun. Patch is on water patrol, flower patrol, checking for any kind of hazards, electrical outlets, that kind of stuff. All right, wrapping this one up. Final rinse. All right, next project out on Alexander's Lake in Bayville, Connecticut. And we got a house in a ditch. One of my least favorite things to do is wash houses in the ditch. Thank God we have electric reels when we're done. All right, we're getting a great result. These were covered with slime. Patched on final rinse. Came through with a house wash, and then we came through with the X-Jet on fan, ripped it all out. We're gonna take the hose down around the side of the house now. We got all decking in the back and then stairs to go to the lake to do next. Getting a nice result here today. Just water and pressure down here by the lake. All right, Wednesday, June 27. I got distracted making videos yesterday. Fell off what I was doing, talking to clients. Uploading today, another big day with Patrick and Quinn. We're doing a condo complex today. We've got 12 pretty big buildings to wash. Hoping to get through 6 of them today. Homeowner association guy called me yesterday and says he wants to add some roof cleaning in. So I'm adding some extra shock on the rig today. I've got my normal 50-gallon tank right there filling, and I'm adding that 15-gallon tank, my flow test tank. We're gonna fill that up with shock. This is my normal soap tank. I would have filled that up, but that would mean dumping all the soap, which I don't want to do. We are going to attempt to maybe do some dual duty today, hopefully some downstreaming and some X6 action. So what I'm hoping to do is have Quinn washing the backs of the houses, and then I can wash the front with the X6 with the new Water Boss. Let's get out and get something else done today. All right, the nice thing about the Uniseal is I was able to pull my little elbow out of the top of the 55, stick it down into the 15. I should be up there holding it, but I'm not. But we'll be able to get that tank filled pretty quick. All right, we're out here on the big condo complex. These are big 2-unit buildings. They drop away in the back, porches, etc. 12 of them in here. We got Quinn on the 8-gallon, downstreaming on 250. I'm gonna work in the front with the X6. And we're gonna fire off the 5.5, so I'm dual feeding here momentarily. All right, I'm running the X6 on the Water Boss with the 5.5 gallon per minute pressure washer coupled into it with the DPI. We did some flow testing last week, and we're looking at around 8 gallons a minute with this machine right now. So it makes it a very viable wash machine. I just went over and gave my dial a little bit of bump on the SH. Trying to figure out the sweet spot. And I think I'm starting to get a nice little reaction. So I think that's where we're gonna sit for a minute. Again, this is why we brought extra SH today. We got Patrick running the dual feed. So we're dual feeding our water tanks today. And hopefully we can stay ahead of everything. Show you a little bit about what we're talking about. There's a lot going on all the way around the back of these things. They're pretty good size. I say they're probably roughly 5,000 square foot buildings, and we're packed in here everywhere. That one only took us like 40 minutes. We started at about 8:40 or so. So we should have a pretty good day. I think it took us about 7 gallons of chemical combined to get this done. So I'm happy with that so far. Patch on rinse mode. Wrapping up the second unit. Loving the dual machine thing today. 10 of 10, almost done. This will be about 40, 45 minutes per unit, it looks like. All right, we got Patch running the water boss for a few minutes, giving me a quick break. We're wrapping up unit number 4 already. Cruising right along. Closing on 11 o'clock. Splitting the deal. So Quinn is wrapping in one direction, I'm wrapping the other direction. Starting like over there, working back and meeting in the middle has been fantastic. I'm gonna start doing that as often as I can, moving forward, saving a ton of time. Looks like the rain, we didn't get rained on hardly. It looks like it's gonna miss us for the rest of the day.
Nice.
Gonna land right between it, perfect. All right, so I'm using my 12-volt pump, the Remco, with my proportioner turned to chemical only, water off, soap off, valving so it goes where I want it to go. And I pulled my chem dropstick out of the 55 tank, dropped it in there. So now I'm pulling out of there and putting it into the 55, making the trip around. We've used about 35 or so gallons of chemical this morning to get 5 units done, so about 7 gallons per unit. This is unit number 6 we're working on right now, and this marks our halfway point. There's 12 of these buildings total to do, so we're debating what to do next. I believe we're gonna work until we have no chemical, and then we'll take lunch. So we'll work for another 3 hours and then eat. All right, we got 7 buildings done. Taking a break. The hunger got us. Can't take it anymore. Plus the lawn care crew here, so we're gonna let them get ahead of us while we take a break. 4 G's, baby. All right, we are back from lunch. All fueled up, ready to go. Anybody that's interested, I had a chicken Caesar wrap for lunch. No more cheeseburgers for me, or bacon sandwiches. Flashing light. We're gonna try to get three more of these done today. We only got about 20, maybe 22 gallons of shock left on the truck. So I'm thinking 3 more projects is all we're gonna get done. And that'll put us at 10 for the day. Then we'll come back here tomorrow, do the last 2, and add some other projects, move some other projects up on the schedule. I had timed it for 6 per day. So like I say, we're just gonna get all 10 done today and then move stuff up on the schedule. And we'll have another full day tomorrow. So here's something that doesn't happen too often. Quinn walked up on the bulkhead to take the shot, and you can see he left boot prints all over the place because he disturbed the oxidation on here. So I put a half a gallon of water and about a cup and a half of gutter butter, and we're gonna take that oxidation right off of here real quick. And just on the top of this door, and Quinn's coming through with a fan rinse right behind me. All right, Quinn, come over here and hit this door. Not letting this dwell too long because we don't want to cause any more issues. I believe we're going to have a near instant result, or at least get rid of what we're talking about. I do have some Oxnox from Cody Yarbrough. He sent me some more chemicals. I just don't have it on the truck yet. All right, Quinn, give that a rinse. Let's see what we got. Let me take a look real quick with the camera. Oh yeah, it's gone. All right, finish it up. Last project done, wrapping it up. We want to get this whole complex done. 11 buildings total. I may have miscounted or misspoken earlier today when I think I said 12, but there's actually 11. They're all pretty good size. This one is a single family, but just as big as everything else, and angles and peaks everywhere. And we're done wrapping it up. And it is 4:21. It's not 4:20. It's 4:21. We missed it. Anyway, and we took an hour-long lunch break. So sweet. Now we had scheduled 6 today, 6 tomorrow, or 5 today, 6 tomorrow, or whatever. So now tomorrow's wide open. We're gonna go home and move a bunch of work up into tomorrow's schedule. No days off. Have a good night. All right, we come home to 4 barrels from Agrochem, which is fantastic. That gives us plus the 4 in here. 8 in stock. That'll get us by. I placed another order today. It takes about a week to get chems here, so we try to stay ahead of it. It's nice to have a surplus. We use 65 gallons. I'm dead empty. That's empty. That's got about maybe 2 gallons in it. 65 gallons on the day. All right, also we got some more chemical from Cody Yarbrough at Southeast Soft Wash. We got some of this Oxnox. I've been dying to try this stuff. Brushless oxidation remover. We're gonna give that a try next chance we get. I have another job coming up out at that forestry building, and we're gonna give that a try. We've also got this Dynamite degreaser. I'm very excited to try this too. And start putting that Zep degreaser away, not use that anymore. We got a little efflow remover, efflorescence remover. We don't get a lot of option to use that, but if we do, we're gonna have this on the truck. Very excited to get these things. Again, Cody Yarbrough at Southeast Soft Wash hooking me up. He also sent me as a bonus this check valve, excuse me. This is for downstream injecting. This takes the place of the ball and spring. You get a much higher draw rate with this bad boy. I've had 1 or 2 of these in the past. Nothing lasts forever. There's a couple O-rings in these things that go bad, but this is a wonderful item that really makes your downstream injector rip. We're gonna hook this up on one of the 1.8s and do some draw testing, and keep it as something we can swap in on occasion, because it winds up drawing more chemical than you need. But if you have something you want to melt it, you can usually get about, you know, close to 2% out of one of these things downstreaming. So we'll show you what this is about. Big bonus from Cody. Thanks again, man. Talk to you soon.